Rutherford Issues with Bryan Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna. Listen and watch at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Our friends at MTE remind you that you can update your account and simply contact MTE, MTE.com, the MyMTE app. Update that cell phone number and your email address. If you're like me, it was still your old home phone landline from back when you got service 20 years ago. Phone number means better access to information as they can get that to you. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. And they've been serving our community since 1936. We're talking this morning about the Beesley Animal Clinic and Foundation. Its Executive Director, Dawn Roberts, is here this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you.
Good to see you.
You are, you're kind of like the president who knows if your schedule's going to allow. And I mean, you know, whether you've got clinic hours to do. I mean, you're in demand.
Yeah, luckily I could get away today. So
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
So glad. Always glad to have you come in. But it is a busy time.
It is, yeah. Yeah, but it's always busy at the clinic. You know, we're, I think, like a lot of probably vet clinics, we're struggling with staffing issues. So, you know, I have to pitch in there quite a bit, but it's good. Lots of spay and neuters happening, so that's good. We're saving lives.
Which was, I guess, the original mission of the clinic.
Absolutely.
Back in the 80s, right?
In the 80s, yeah, because we've been in Rutherford County for 46 years this year, so.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doing good stuff.
Yeah.
And the clinic has obviously expanded. You have a facility even now, and that was when Jesse Beesley was thinking about all this.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, wasn't the thought back in the day.
Yeah, so yeah, we're off of Keeneland Commercial. I think we've been there 22 years, something like that. So, yeah, and we do wellness appointments, and then, you know, all of the other programs that the foundation does, so.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to mention. Then the foundation came along at some point, which helps support the clinic's work.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
And I guess we're here today to mainly talk about one of the newest efforts. Would that be fair to say? Correct,
yeah. The Oliver Pet Assistance Fund was kind of brought to life in 2023 out of, in memory of Amanda Oliver, who had served as the executive director for Beesley for 20 years. It was one of the last projects I was working on with her before she passed away suddenly, was how to get pets the vet care when there's an urgent situation come up where we don't do that. So, you know, working with partner vet clinics around Rutherford and Cannon County that will give them the high quality care for these urgent situations, and we would subsidize the cost to make this care accessible to those who otherwise probably wouldn't be able to get their pet seen.
Yeah, this is a fund that you can kind of apply, and it's almost like you receive a grant of a certain amount of money to help with that, whatever that cost is for that medical condition issue.
Yeah, so there's an application process. You know, of course, you know, funding is always an issue, so I wish we could say we can approve everything that comes through, but we don't. So there's a committee that, you know, looks at everything. They have to fill out an application. We do require a detailed estimate from the treating veterinarian of what the diagnosis is and the treatment moving forward. And then we kind of make a decision from there. And then we will pay the vet clinic directly. So
yeah. And you work with a lot of the vet clinics here. So
absolutely, yeah. I mean, Family Pet Health, Brogley Lane and Weaver, Animal Care Hospital, Veterinary Associates, McPherson Vet Services we've partnered with already. So.
Okay. Well, good. That kind of leads us into an introductory of our guest that is here today. You mentioned Family Pet Health, and
they've been a really big partner with us for many years. So kind of
help serve in many capacities with Beesley in many ways.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, one of their vets was on the board, Jennifer Nunnery. But she's still, you know, advisory capacity. And then they did a trivia night for us. They're just, if we need something, we're always free to reach out to them, and, vice versa. So we work very closely together, and we appreciate their partnership.
Leave it up to the Shirleys to come up with some kind of wild and crazy time.
Right. Absolutely. And this is, what Stephen's going to talk about is really great. We're very excited.
Stephen, good to have you.
Yeah. So, Stephen Shirley with Family Pet Health. We have looked at our time. We used to be located just down the street from you. Now we've moved a little bit further away. And people always lie, are you competing with Beesley? They're stealing your business. But we said, no, they're serving a community need that for people who need that function, that assistance, and that level. And we regularly support that, encourage our those that are appropriate to go there for low-cost spay-neuters, for wellness care, vaccinations, at a price that is significantly less than what you would get at a full-service veterinary clinic. But we're there for those pets that need that medical care. So we get a lot of, hey, there's a urinary tract infection. Beesley doesn't treat infection, so they can refer, and we're right down the road. And like Dawn said, Dr. Nunnery has been on the board. Haley Cameron, one of our CSRs, is now on the board at Beesley. So we have this really close relationship, and we've just asked, what can we do? What can we do to help? How can we be of more assistance? Michael came up with a trivia night that we hosted on our clinic, with the proceeds going to Beesley. And now we're thinking of a new project.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do I just say it now? Am I the one?
I guess so.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of really long tease. The Sea Spot Run. Family Pet Health really appreciated the Sea Spot Run when it was hosted at MTSU's campus that benefited Habitat for Humanity. But then COVID hit in 2020, and Sea Spot Run ceased as a race in Murfreesboro. And this year, we're bringing it back. Family Pet Health is going to bring it back with the proceeds going toward the Oliver Fund with Beesley Foundation, so that all of the money raised for the race goes to the Oliver Fund. And our goal is to help more pets who are in need of those urgent care that can help prevent this death, can help prevent surrender, euthanasia, or just suffering of the pet.
Right.
And
that's the goal,
awesome.
is to, they have a good prognosis, good quality of life. They can live out with their family as a great family member.
For one that we had recently, I don't remember exactly when it was, the cat had suffered a leg injury, a broken bone, severe injury, and it was a crushing injury. And financially, we're talking, if you're looking at a $4,000 repair, or can you just do an amputation for significantly less, for less than $1,000? And the cat, I think, was 2 years old.
Right.
You've got 15 years of life ahead for $800. Can we make this happen? And so that's where the Oliver Fund was able to step up and said, yes, we will subsidize a significant portion of this care. The owner paid a portion. Family Pet Health offered some reduced services, a reduced rate. And we got this cat a surgery, and now the cat's living a great life. But otherwise, without that Oliver Fund, that owner would have most likely done a humane euthanasia, because it could not afford $4,000, $5,000 for a major surgical repair, and instead chose a less costly alternative that still provided a high quality of life for a cat for years and years and years.
Yeah.
We're talking with our friends from Beesley Animal Foundation and Clinic. Executive Director Dawn Roberts. Stephen Shirley is with Family Pet Health. The Oliver Pet Assistance Fund is kind of where we're concentrating on this morning. And Sea Spot Run, we're going to talk a lot more about that coming up. I know, Stephen, that Family Pet Health is very involved in the community. You do several community events per year. that's just kind of been in the DNA of the whole family, to give back to the community for many, many years.
So when Michael and Amy, Amy Shirley, when they bought the practice, they designed their original core values were the acronym BEG, Blessing, Education, and Growth. And blessing was a foundation from day one. They wanted to give back. They set their clinic in the Buchanan area, which is where they live, which is a less served for veterinary care. That's who they wanted to be. As the clinic has grown and new team members have come on, we still keep that blessing is an underlying DNA. It's not our core value, listed core value now, but blessing is absolutely who we want to be. And again, this opportunity to partner with Beesley to be a blessing to our community. That's just, we want to be a blessing to our community.
Yeah. And it helps that you also like to do a little running.
So I will say 2019, I ran in the C-Spot Run race with Bellsprout, and I am proud to say that Bellsprout and I won the race for the human and dog. We came in 7th. I came in individually 7th, but Bellsprout and I were the partner champions.
Pulled you over the line, I guess, huh?
There's lots of squirrel maneuvers, so we were a little bit slower than because I had to keep stopping because my shoulder was hurting.
So
getting back to what they're saying, they definitely have lived by that blessings, and we have benefited a lot from that. And this will definitely be a blessing to many pet owners, and the thanks and just the appreciation that these pet owners, share with us, it truly is life impactful.
Well, maybe next time we'll get the opportunity maybe to talk with one of them or something like that if they want to be a guest and come up and just kind of talk about their journey. And because it has to be hard, and then when you're faced with the decision, financial or no care and that kind of it's and it all happens so quick.
Yeah. And we do, it's not emergency because it takes a little bit of time, but my committee is really quick to get back with a decision, and we really do. And then the vet, family pet health or whatever, it's been just great. And they've always commented that they were shown nothing but compassion, and from the very beginning, from their first diagnosis all the way through the whole process. So it truly, really is making an impact in this community.
So let's talk about C-Spot Run. What's the date for that?
So C-Spot Run is May the 2nd. That is Saturday. It will be at the Gateway Island at the... most people are familiar with back behind MMC, back behind the Ascend headquarters back there. The beautiful Gateway Island will run the loop, 3 loops. We'll get our 5K in with the little side trip to get our extra 0.1 mile.
Yeah.
But we'll so May the 2nd. I really should have looked at exactly what time. I believe the race starts at 8.
That's what,
okay.
I saw that this morning, 8 o'clock. And I think you can check in as early as 7, I believe.
So we'll have day registration there set up at 7 a.m. if they want to come, if they forgot to pick up their packet beforehand. But primarily, everything that you need to know, let me just say the website, familypethealth.com/C-Spot Run. That can go there, and then it will send you to the links to all the appropriate real registration sites, because it's hosted on Run Sign Up and all those. But if you just go to familypethealth.com/C-Spot Run, you can get all the information there, and then click the link to register. The cost is $30. And after you take out the T-shirt, every registration will get a T-shirt. They'll get the chip for the timing chip. After you take out all those little cost, you're thinking $25 that will go toward Beesley Foundation's Oliver Fund, every runner, every registration, just think that that's $25 more toward the Oliver Fund. And our goal, we would love to have about 150 people, and that would be $3,700 to the Oliver Fund. And that's, man, that would be
life-saving.
Yeah.
That would be an awesome
Very
thing.
impactful, yes.
But on that website, you will find a link that you could donate. You don't have to run. You can still just make a donation. And I believe it's set up, Haley set it up, that it is tax deductible.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So,
because it'll come through GiveButt or through our foundation, so they'll get a deduction letter
Nice.
directly.
so anybody who's listening to this, familypethealth.com/C Spot Run, register to run or walk. You can.
I was going to ask that. So,
You can walk. So and register to walk with your dog. That's the whole thing of this is we want to encourage people to bring their dogs. Sorry, cat owners. We'll try to find something for you. We'll come up with something for the cat owners, but at another date. But on May 2nd, it's the C Spot Run with your dog. Bring your dog, run, walk, and just think that every registration you're putting $25 towards the Oliver Fund. And if you're not able to make it, if you want to, you can click that link to donate, and they accept donations as well.
Yeah. I've never seen a cat on a leash that walks alongside its owner, but if you have one, I guess you could even come out and do that. It might make it interesting for the dogs.
Yeah, I'm probably going to say, please don't bring the cat on this one. Like I said, we'll find something. We'll come up with something.
Yeah. So the C Spot Run 5K is Saturday, May 2nd, Gateway Island. Details at familypethealth.com/C Spot Run. And I guess the end of the day, we'd love to hear how this goes and how
Maybe
much.
we'll come back and
get
a recap of it. So
how much good money is back in the Oliver Pet Assistance Fund to help folks. And we've been kind of harping on it just about every time you're on the air, at least to let folks know that it's there and available, and a good opportunity. Any final thoughts, Stephen, from you and Family Pet Health?
Any listener who's hearing us right now, there's a place. Just go online and donate and help those who are in need. Everybody knows how much it hurts when your pet is hurting and you can't help, and this is the opportunity that you can help. So donate to the Oliver Fund, or come walk and run at the C Spot Run, and just know that those funds are allocated for those purposes.
You know, Dawn, everybody wants to do something, have fun, outdoor activity. It's the weekend, but you can do this knowing that you're going to help.
absolutely, yeah, and it's for a set purpose. We always give updates on what pets are being helped. I mean, I think this year already we have helped or are helping 4 pets already. So the need is there. We're in the middle of helping with the heartworm treatment, which is easily preventable, but once they're treated and they can live many years, full mouth extraction, mass removal. I mean, it's just anything like that. But I think we're working with our 4th pet owner this year already, and
Nice.
it's only March.
Yeah.
So,
Good stuff.
yeah.
Well, I appreciate you both coming in today.
Well, thank you for having us, and glad Stephen could join us.
Absolutely. And we'll keep reminding folks about C Spot Run 5K, walk or run.
I mean, if they see me running, they better run because something's chasing me.
It could be the dog after that cat that shows up on a leash, which I'm not advocating for that, by the way. Okay. That's going to do it for our time today with our friends from the Beesley Animal Foundation and Clinic. Dawn Roberts here, and from Family Pet Health, Stephen Shirley. Appreciate the Shirleys and their local family business that really helps to give back to our community. C Spot Run 5K. It's May 2nd, and we'll get details out there for you real soon. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you back here next time.